Upon entering the new school year, many students expected changes. Taylor Caballero's change, however, was not the same compared to normal students.
I thought going into the new school year would be a little different since one of my best friends was not here anymore.
Taylor's best friend, Christie, who she used to see every day, ventured outside of the classroom and onto the court.
I play at least 6 hours a day and an hour of fitness for the most part, and matches mostly.
I wish Christie went to Cyprus sometimes, but at the same time I know she's making it far in her tennis career.
Her sacrifices have allowed her to excel at tennis beyond what the average 17-year-old is capable of.
I play at the national, international level, and hopefully soon pro.
It's definitely the biggest part of Christie's life. That's all she does. When everyone's going out, she's at tennis practice or she's at home resting for her tournament the next day.
It's something that I'll be able to do forever and for the rest of my life, and especially now that I'm young, I know that I'll be able to at least play at a high level.
However, Christie's young age would not only affect her training, but her schooling as well.
I went to Cyprus for 2 periods a day, and then I trained for the rest of it. And it was difficult because I'd miss a lot of class, and I would rarely be at school. It'd be like a surprise to teachers if I was there.
And with missing so much school, Christie had to give up the one thing she had in common with high school students.
I go to Florida Virtual School full-time. When Cyprus Bay switched to the 7-period schedule, I had to switch schools because I wouldn't be able to leave as early, I wouldn't be able to train as much, and I'd have more classes, so I'd miss even more. It was also a good idea for me because it allowed me to spend more time training and not worry about school as much.
Although Christie expected to spend more time on the court, her decision to train more did exactly the opposite.
I first noticed my back was hurting probably about a month ago. I thought I just pulled a muscle and that's why my back was hurting. When I first started noticing it, I was just kind of like, it'll probably go away in a couple days, so I let it go. And then it started to feel a little bit worse, and it just stayed constantly painful. So I figured I needed to get something looked at. They didn't really know what was wrong when I got the x-ray, so they sent me in for an MRI thinking it might be a stress fracture, and then they found the cyst in my spine.
From practicing 7 hours a day, Christie's body would no longer be able to handle the workload.
Because of my cyst, I can't bend my back backwards, I can't run, I can't walk. I'm really just supposed to be sitting and resting my back.
Even with all that's happened, Christie's positivity keeps her going through it all.
When I get back to practice, I'm probably going to take it slow for a couple days, but then after that, if I'm feeling good, I'm just going to jump right back in.
For now, Christie has to take a short break, but is already looking forward to training once again. Zach Caparelli, CBTV.